I want to show you how you can enter a trade in RareQ without waiting for a signal. Did you know that you can trade without waiting for a signal by yourself? Here I'm going to show you how we can do that. So look for our RareQ robot. It's here. I'm going to open it. There it's open. After opening, RareQ, in trading we have indicators, and so RareQ has indicators also. So we have moving average, we have Bollinger Band, we have MACD, and so on, RSI. So in this case we are going to use MACD. Take an example of a coin. Let's say maybe this one. Let us use this one, ACT. So let us click in ACT. When you click, it opens. I understand. Okay, so it has those ones. This is called MA. This one is MA. It's called moving average. The next one is BOLL, is Bollinger Band, volume, MACD, KDJ, and RSI. Those are indicators that show you how the market is moving. You can, however, use them to enter into the market. We have other indicators also. The time, we have a 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, and 10 hour. I mean 1 day, 1 week, and so on. Those are all indicators. For example, if you can enter into 15 minutes, in 1 hour's time, in 4 hour time frame, like that. We have indicators also here, like this one is called the oscillation clock. So when it is pointing in the blue, it is overbought, and when it's pointing in the red, it is in red it is overbought, and in blue it is oversold. So for example, if you are trading spot, you make sure you are buying it when it is in strong, when it is pointing in a strong sell, then you buy, and when it goes to a strong buy, then it will be selling and you're getting profits. So all those are indicators, but in this case we are going to use MACD. MACD in full is moving average, convergence, divergence, divergence. Okay, so in this case now it is moving average only, but now we want to put in an indicator of MACD. You're going to see these lines changing. Okay, we have the 99, we have the 20. These lines will be changing now. Let us click on MACD. All right, MACD. When you click on it, you see, when I click in it, there are lines which come down here. These ones are moving average, convergence, divergence. So we have some points with this MACD. Let me show you these points. We have a point like this one, or we call it a dead cross. It's a dead cross, and here it is called a golden cross. So when this golden line passes through the pink line from above going down, it is called a death cross. But when it is crossing from down upwards, it crosses the pink line from down and up, going above up, that means it is a golden cross. Okay, and whenever it is crossing from up going down, it means that the coin is going down in price. And when it crosses from down to up, it means the coin is going up. In this case, when you find a golden cross, you can enter a market. For example, if you are trading spot or you are trading long in futures, and if it is crossing from above to down, there one trading futures short can enter. All right, here there is what we call a zero line. You cannot see it. There is a zero line here. As you can see, these greens and reds, there's a zero line there. So sometimes this MACD line can be passing below the zero line or above the zero line. Okay, so in this case it was in this case, as you can see, let us say here, you see now here it crossed, it made a golden cross below that zero line, because now this is the zero line. Okay, and here let us scroll here. If you can see here, it made a golden cross exactly on the zero line, and here it made a dead cross above the zero line. I guess now you get it. So if we are to set this trade, sorry about that, if we are to set this trade, we can set it automatically without seeing any indicator or what, but you just set it and leave it there. You press create, as usual, martingale bot strategy. Okay, I understand. All right, now you come here to trade settings. Okay, trade settings, you set your trade as usual. For example, here you can either choose your saved strategy or you set it as usual. You can set it as you want. You set your first buy, your margin calls, your take profit, and so on. Now you can scroll down like this, as I'm doing. You come here, advanced settings. Okay, then you press here on option. Okay, you press there option. Now when you press option, you will see these other, you will see strategy period, first buy, triggering condition, trigger price. Okay, so our interest now will be here. Our interest will be here, optional, where there is optional. Okay, we shall click there, optional. Sorry, our interest is not going to be there. Our interest will be here, and trigger price, because now we want the robot to enter the market when we are sleeping. So you place here on trigger price. You will find that we are having trigger price, RSI, KDJ, and MACD. So our interest will be here on MACD. Okay, so we are going to enter the market using MACD indicator. As usual, remember you put our trade in one shot, okay? As usual, you know that. So now we click here. We click here at, because now we want it to buy, we shall click here on first buy trigger price. So I press trigger price there. Then I will press on MACD. Okay, MACD. So we'll find that now our first buy triggering condition, it will trigger with MACD indicator. Okay, and we have commanded it to trigger with a golden cross. Golden cross. Remember the golden cross, we said the golden cross is when the golden line crosses the pink line when it is coming from down going above. That is the golden cross. And here also it shows you, it can ask you, do you want a golden cross to appear when it is below the zero line or above the zero line? So that one you decide according to how you can see the coin and the time frame which you want it to work or to cross, because the golden cross in the 15 time frame will not be the same with the 4-hour time frame. So you can set all these as you want. So if you want it to be in 15-hour frame, no problem. If you want it to be above the zero line, it's okay. It can happen in below the zero line or above the zero line. So you only click in this arrow and change. If you want it below or above, you change there. And also here you click in the time frame. If you want, you can change. After you save, you confirm, and then you activate. When you activate our robot, it will not buy. It will be there set, ready to trigger. So, and when we go back to this has been a spot one. Okay, when we go back to our let me see, you see our trade will be like this. It will be there waiting. So you can set as many as you want, like every day, like 5, and they will trigger. They take profit without you knowing. It remains like that until the golden cross appears. If it doesn't appear, then you close the trade, because you can find a day that you have set around 5 and they can all enter the market. So I guess you have picked something. I'll be making such videos for you that you grasp everything. Thank you.